Alright, I'm actually in the middle of trying to get this fucking website up. Man, you gotta understand, dude, I work like everybody else works, and I work kind of hard. And when I get home, I go back to work now, because it's kind of getting, but I know it's not going to stay like this. Once we get this shit caught up and we get all these things up and going, it won't be as tedious, because it does seem a little tedious now, and I didn't really want it to get like that. It wasn't my intent, but hang in there and do a little more work and we'll see how it goes. But I had to take a break because I had to admire how my cut's coming, which I think looks pretty good. Coming along pretty decent. I mean, I'm no Kevin Lavergne by any means, but anyway, we work with what we got, and all I got is this 53-year-old body. I forget how old I am sometimes. This video is for a guy that I just saw his email. As soon as I came home, I just took a look, I saw it, and he goes by the initials SP, which I'm sure I'm not giving away anything because I don't know his name, and none of you guys are going to be able to figure out his name from that either, I would imagine. Anyway, hopefully I'm not giving away more than he wants. But thing is this, man. The brother is working out for many years. Every time he looks in the mirror, he gets bummed out. He's depressed about his physique, because even though he's been working out like this, you know, properly for years, and he's been eating 4 or 5 clean meals a day, he still doesn't have the physique he wanted. Well, first off, look, brother, it's an ongoing process, and it ain't over until it's really over. So nothing's over until it's over. It's not too late for anything you're trying to do or want to become or want to accomplish or want to achieve. It ain't over till it's over, bro. I don't understand why people don't. You have to grasp life. You have to grasp life by the fucking throat every day. Now, that doesn't mean that every day you get up it's going to be, you know, fucking bright sunshine and rainbows and leprechauns and, you know, fucking twinkling fucking glitter in the air and clouds full of silver linings, and every day ain't going to be like that, obviously. But every day is another opportunity. It's an opportunity. When you open your eyes in the morning, guess what? Wow, another day. You know, you ain't underground yet. You're not laid out in some funeral parlor. You're not burning in some, you know, place where they're fucking cremating you, or some crematorium or whatever. You know, so every day is a good day. Every day has a potential to be a good day, but every day is an opportunity. And it isn't over until, it ain't over till it's over. Who said that? Yogi Berra. It ain't over till it's over. And you know what? Babe Ruth, he was the home run king in his day, right? And the balls weren't as lively back then. Not the same at all as baseballs today. Baseballs are livelier now, so you can make more entertainment, you know, to the game. They weren't so lively then. They were pretty dead and playless. So when you were the king of home runs back in his day, you were the king of motherfucking home runs. Excuse my language. I know I said I would try to cut it back. I'm sorry. One thing at a time. Small steps to the moon. And Babe Ruth himself, he was not only the home run king in his era, he was also the strikeout king. Strikeout king. So what does that tell you? That tells you that if you don't swing, you ain't never going to hit a home run. You got to swing at some balls to hit a home run. So he missed more than he hit. All right? Do you remember how many? Do people remember him for striking out? Nope. They remember those home runs. People like to see a winner. People like to see the ball knocked out of the park. So, you know what I mean. You're going to strike out. You're going to strike out more than you hit it out of the park. But boy, when you hit it out of the park, it's sweet, ain't it? Anyway, so you never know until the next pitch comes along what you're going to do with it. Other than that, like the physique thing, not being happy with it, like I said, it's an ever ongoing thing. And that's kind of something just to occupy you with, relieve your stress, hopefully, right? Hopefully enjoy it, When you go to the gym, do you enjoy the workouts? Or when you go in your garage or your basement or whatever and you grab the weights, do you enjoy it? Does it relieve you in some way? Does it fulfill something? Is it gratifying in some way? Right? The pump, filling the muscles with blood, the sweat, right? The triumph over the weights, or the humility of once in a while coming up a little short but saying, yeah, I'll see you next time, right? Does it still get you revved up? Does it still do something for you? If it doesn't, then you got to reevaluate, okay? You got to get some more out of it than just the physique. You got to get more out of it than that. You need to get a lot more out of it than just the physique. The physique is just shit. That's just something that comes along as a result of, it's a sidebar to actually the working out. For me, the working out is, rehabilitative and cathartic. And I think it should be for everybody. If you're lacking that from your program, then you should just scrap all of it and just revamp it all, because the primary objective when you go in there is to just vent and just achieve something spiritually from that workout. That's what I believe. That's what I believe. And everything else is just an extra. It's just icing on that cake. The physique is just icing on the cake. And if you really aren't making a progress and that's bumming you out, that over a period of years, then you got to assess where you're falling short in your routine. Something is lacking. Something that you need, your body's waiting for, or you're not giving it. Something. Some kind of stimulation, proper rest. Stress is hell on your body. Stress is hell on your body, for one thing. But something's lacking somewhere in the game. So you need to figure out what's missing. And that's the challenge, man. That's the challenge, That's part of it. Keeps your mind busy in a positive direction, a positive aspect, hopefully. And again, it's not a sprint. It's a marathon. It's a marathon. That body's going to serve you, hopefully just as well. It has to. It's all you're going to have to walk around in. Just like it's what you got now to walk around in. It's what you're going to have in the next 5 years, next 10 years, 20 years, 30. I don't know how old you are. 40 years. You're still going to have that body. You're still going to need that body, man. So just the maintenance aspect alone and taking care of yourself, keeping yourself, virile and healthy as far as, fully functionable, that's going to still be worth its weight in gold, as you age. So it ain't over till it's over, and it's a marathon. It's not a sprint. It's a marathon. It doesn't matter how long it takes. You're still going to be around. You're still going to be able to appreciate it nonetheless, no matter how long it takes. And with the depression thing, now I'm going to say something really controversial here, but I like to keep things simple. I think the best solutions are the simplest solutions, easiest solutions.
Meditation.
Well, like she says, meditation.
Try it.
She says to try it. I'm down with that. But I used to meditate regularly. Training-wise, I used to meditate all the time. Not fighting, not the lifting weight shit. I don't think I'm much meditated on lifting weights. But the thing that I would say, and like I said, this is going to seem controversial to some people, and because depression is so much more complicated than that, and I'm not making light of it. And I guarantee you those who are depressed are not going to be offended by this, so nobody else should. But I go for the simplest route, the most direct route, and I say, like in this gentleman's case, the old lady's left, took the kids, he lost the job that he really liked, the job he loved, he lost. Well, you know what, fuck it, you don't have that job no more. You know what I mean? Don't dwell on the shit. Dwelling on it going to make it better or make it worse? Going to make it worse. So either go get the job back or formulate a plan to get a similar job and follow through, small steps to the moon to obtain that job again. Or just find something else that's as fulfilling to you. It's a big world, man. It's expensive. There's all kind of shit you can find to do. But now, here's where the controversial part comes in. What I think you should do, you got no friends, you ain't happy, you don't even want to get out of bed in the morning, fucking move. Move. Leave. If you're living in a place you don't have any friends, okay, and you don't want to get out of bed in the morning to face the day, and you're not making progress with your physique, you know what I would do? If all those things are the things that are really bothering you, if it's those things, it's not other things, if it's really those things, I would pack my fucking shit up and move. Move to some place where you can have friends. Move to some place where you can make progress with your physique if it's that important, or you think it's going to, or it's going to be, I don't know, that therapeutic for you. But I don't know, man. If you woke up tomorrow and you had the physique that you wanted, is that going to make that much difference? I mean, it's a novelty. Initially, it'll make some difference, but is it really going to make a lasting difference? I don't know. I don't know every case, so I can't say. But for me, I would say no. It isn't going to make that much of a difference. You know, because I've been bigger, I've been smaller, I've been really smaller. I've stopped lifting for 3 years once, and yeah, I mean, just on and on so much, you know. And I'm always, you know, the things, the areas of my life that as a person I need to work on are still basically the same shit. It's just that, you know, I make more progress, but, you know, everybody knows what the weak points are. Some things aren't weak points anymore at all. But some of the other things, they were weak points, continue to be weak points. I haven't worked everything out. I'm still working on it like everybody else. But that's my advice. Hell, I'll tell you what. I moved here. We moved to this area because I detested where I was at. As far as area-wise, I wasn't going to live that area just for me by myself because it just was stressful, and she felt the same way. She was living by herself in that area, and she didn't like it either. You know, the people are different. I don't care what anybody says, the people are different. Here people wave to you that don't know you rather than just give you the finger. And there's the attitude, the mentality, everything's different. It's low key. It's so much less stress just living in this area. So much freaking less stress. I work in a urban area, in another state. I drive back and forth every day to live here because their cost of living is higher, so you make more money. You know what? How cheap it is to live here? You know what our electric bill is here in this farmhouse? What's the electric bill here?
It's between $65 and $73.
$65 to $73 in a farmhouse. What do you think of that? Electric. I don't know what it's like all across the country, but I'll tell you what.
And it's like 1,500 square feet.
When I go to that area, they pay exactly double the electric rate that we pay here. So this place is win, 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 win all the way around for me. I love it here. When I get to the state line and I see that sign, you are now leaving and you are now entering, I just breathe a sigh of relief every day because the whole world changes when I cross that state line every day. And I leave all that shit back there in the other state. So, I don't know. Me, I'm thinking, fuck it. Pack your shit up and leave. Unless you're in an area that you do spend time with your kids, and that would, you know, I don't know how far you live away, and if you move too far to find some place like that, then maybe it would make, you know, a strain on your relationship with your kids. I don't know. I mean, everybody has to make sacrifices, especially for their little ones and their loved ones. So, but for me, it was a huge plus, positive, you know, influence in my world to move here where it's so tranquil and peaceful. And it's cheaper. It's cheaper to live here. Why would I continue to pay more, a lot more?
And we don't need to go on vacation because when we live.
Yeah, we don't even need to go on a vacation because this is like being on vacation. We live in a vacation spot. I'm going to take a vacation, and so is she, but you know where we're going to be? Here. Here, because you ever seen what the back of my place looks like? Our place, it's freaking gorgeous. It's so tranquil. I love it here. You know, I watch the birds, and it just relaxes me, and all kinds of shit. Where I used to be, in those suburbs, outside of that urban area, shit. They had birds, but the birds looked depressed and dirty. So that would be something I would recommend. I would say, think about moving. I'll tell you what, I'll go this far. Fuck it. Move over this way. Come over this way. I got plenty of friends. We'll work out with you on a regular. You can go gym with us all the time. You'll make gains. Brother, you'll make gains. You start working out with us, you'll make gains because we'll figure out what you're doing wrong. You know, and it'll be something to do with eating, probably. Sorry, maybe you're eating too clean. It'll be something to do with eating. Come train with us. We'll get some intensity on. Those retro videos, they're a lot of fun and all, but that ain't intensity, bro. That ain't intensity. Come see what we do at the gym regularly. You know, our gym up here. Come see what we do. That shit's intensity. We don't have time to film that. You know what I mean? It like intimidates.
You literally have a bucket of water poured over
It kind of is counterproductive for intensity. What's that?
you. You leave looking like you have a bucket of water poured over you.
Oh yeah, I leave looking like I have a bucket of water poured over me. I ain't no bullshit about that up here. When I go train, we get down up here. Come move over here, man. This is a beautiful friggin' place. It's beautiful and it's cheap. Come move over here, man. You ain't got no friends? I'll be your friend. Come move over here. We'll all be friends. You got plenty of friends that'll be your friend. You'll have friends. You make friends. You'll have friends. You'll have people to train with. You'll have, you know, people to help you out. Figure out what you're lacking or wherever you're missing the mark on your, you know, your nutrition or training or whatever. Simple solution. Fuck it. Pack your shit up and move. Now, I know that's, you know, people are going to be like, well, you can't just pack up and move necessarily, you know what I mean? Financial obligations and limitations and, yeah. Well, all I can say is it's your life. If where you live is depressing you, fucking move. You ain't chained there. You're not cemented in a fucking place. One of your feet's not cemented outside, is it? You ain't stuck here. Anyway, that's my view on it. My view is, if the place that you live is infringing on your cool, it's just messing your mood up. I understand that. Trust me, I'm not underestimating the negative impact that a place you live can have on you. I understand that shit. I understand that shit, bro. I go down that way. I go into a place I wouldn't want to live every day. And I always look at the people who live there and think to myself, why would you like struggle here, those that are struggling, and not be happy, yet pay like so much more money than what you would pay to live here? I mean, Christ, it's someplace like this. It's not that far. Yeah, I don't know. So I don't know where you're at. You might be halfway around the damn country or the world or whatever the fuck. But, yeah, you know, if it was feasible, man, shit. You come move around here, you know, rent a place. That's what we did first 2 years up here until we figure out we really like the area and take our time and find a house that we want. You know, move over here, man. Move up here. Be friends with us. Be friends with our friends. We'll work out together. Life is fucking simple. It's simple. People complicate it. Anyway, I know people are going to say, oh, you're minimizing depression. Guarantee you somebody will say that. Somebody will try and school me on depression. But I'll put it to you. This video is for you, SP. You tell me. Am I minimizing it? No. Depression is a serious thing. But somewhere, you got to try and pull yourself up and get away from it, right? Whatever it is, eliminate it from your life. I know something right now. When something stresses me and aggravates me enough, I get it out of my life. I get it the fuck out of my life. Once you get to a point, it's got to go. It's got to go because I ain't living like that. I ain't gonna live like that. I've done it before. I ain't gonna live like that. Anyway, I just wanted to jump in here, man. I had to just, you know, touch base with you and tell you, look, yeah, you need a friend, I'm your friend. You need somebody to work out with, I'll work out with you as much as you want to work out. People don't stay with me long working out. You know, don't look at them workouts at Retro there. When there's a camera around, don't judge that shit. You come work out with me. We'll get busy. So I mean, this shit didn't come from, you know, those workouts that you see. This shit came from the workouts that I really do. You know, when there's not a camera around and you know, not thinking what looks good on film. Which should we show people? Should we shoot this part or just shoot the whole fucking hour workout? We can't do that. You know what I mean? Changes all the intrinsics and everything about it. So anyway, that's it. That's all I got. This video is for you, bro. I'm going to email you too, of course, but I just thought this might be faster, but I'm so long-winded, maybe it's not. Let me get back to work here and try and make something happen. Have a good evening, and man, hang in there. Hang the fuck in there. It ain't over till it's over. It ain't over till it's over. And you know what? Fuck it. In the end, you know, I ain't down with revenge. There's nothing productive in revenge, but some say the best revenge is in living well. And how do you define in living well? I would say that it's not a financial thing. It's living well. Whatever, however you define it, that's for you to define your life. But whatever your life is, like the Stevie Ray Ray song says, you can change it. Stevie Ray Vaughan, baby, you can change it. You can change it. We got free will. All right, that's it. Hang in there. What other choice you got? Hang in there. Wait and see. Something will happen. Something good. Make it happen good.